super thankful and glad to see you in this number here with us today. And we have special guests here tonight, and we're gonna be representing GLIBE Incorporated.
Goldenpine.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on the stage Ms. Elda Mariel Catan for the invocation.
I cry on your Raus, and washes where we go, and help us to be wise in times when we don't know.
National Anthem. special event tonight because we're going to be representing Goldenpine Enterprises and GLIBE Incorporated. The founder of GLIBE Incorporated, Goldenpine Enterprises, from an ordinary entrepreneur engaged in different businesses including real estate, started the business from a very humble beginning and established an academy for One Life members. Became successful and became a multi-awarded company last 2015, and consistency in a business, she became one of the awardee of GUAD Filipino Businesswoman of the Year in Exemplary. Also, now she established a company, Goldenpine Enterprises Corporation, an exclusive distributor of Extrimo Lubricants from UAE, and Golden Life International Business Enterprises Incorporated, a multi-products, online, and on-site business enterprises with the mission to create financial freedom and provide the ecotourism industry by providing the high-quality products and services for the people. And now, the vision is to become #1 e-commerce and end up the poverty in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Miss Elisa Sonza.
Good afternoon and mabuhay Philippines.
Good afternoon.
Welcome. Thanks to each and every one of you for joining us today. I will share a few thoughts about why we are gathered today and then move on to the main part of our program. First and foremost, we are here to recognize our business partners, the owners and founders of Extrimo Lubricants, Mr. Salem Alakbary, sir, Mr. Abdullah Alakbary, Dr. Khalifa, all the way from UAE. Mr. Robert Raus, our co-founder of GLIBE Inc. I'm sorry, in behalf of him, he will not be able to come over today. Our main sponsor and honorable guests, Colonel Col Pingen, sir. Our VIP honorable guest, General Noel Juan, the commander of AFP Prescom, Major General Quirino Alonso, sir, Colonel Eleazar, sir, Colonel Larry Pedrochi and his wife, Shariff Ibrahim Albani and his wife, Dr. Tan of Malacanang, Colonel Agripina Batotoy, Joachim Stromberg from Sweden, Ganesh Salar from India, Attorney Pia Dandagan, the Stoic founders, Dr. Paulo Domingo and the partners, and all the board of directors of Goldenpine Enterprises and GLIBE Inc., friends and supporters. Thanks to each and every one of you for sharing your time, talents, energy, and resources with us. Without such support, we would be unable to make the soft launching of our company, Goldenpine International Business Enterprise Incorporated and Goldenpine Enterprises Corporation. As a company registered in SEC or Securities and Exchange Commission, with a vision to empower the lives of the Filipino people and enrich into the global market, conduct and publish high-quality research and collaborate with our partners to create positive change in the world. From the noble aspiration of creating a financially free nation, we have come together to bring the vision to life via our mission of educating people the importance of financial management and being an entrepreneur by empowering the lives of every individual through the revolutionary and new trend that every member can enjoy a lucrative residual income through its innovative technology system and the centralized concept in line with our currency and business models. In a nation where majority are socially and economically challenged, our advocacy is to empower and educate every Filipino into knowing and believing that they can live a prosperous life regardless of their age and their present economic status in life. Believing in every Filipino's potential to become an extraordinary leader, we offer our kababayans a business venture that is not only effective but truly affordable, accessible, and enjoy a lifestyle that everyone ever dreamed of, providing affordable packages and services. The company's vision is to give hope and financial freedom to people and to become a company with integrity and global known and to end the poverty of our country and to help our environment to become the #1 e-commerce and business with a helping hand in our community. I truly appreciate the time and energy you have put into the planning. Today, before we go any further in our program, I ask everyone and give a round of applause to ourselves. The program is now open. Welcome and mabuhay!
A few stone moments and beneath the veil, though I tried to resist being last on your list, but no other man's gonna do. So I'll save all my love for you. My friends try and tell me find a man of my own, but each time I try, I just break down and cry, 'cause I'd rather be home than blue.
And now, to continue the program to this afternoon, I would like to call on the stage here with us Mr. Shariff Ibrahim Albani for inspirational message. Thank you.
I, in the name of God, the most compassionate and the most merciful, the President of the company, Philippines Bank, Madam Elisa Sonza, our brother Muslim, the owner of the company, from Dubai, Mr. Abdullah Alakbary, and the founder owner of the company, Mr. Shariff Ibrahim Albani, sir. Honorable General, General Noel, Major General Quirino Alonso. And we have also representative from Malacanang, Dr. Tan, member of the company, guests, our brother Muslim. Before I would like to give a short inspirational talk, allow me first to give a universal greeting of peace to my brother Muslim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. To my brother Christian from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, nyawa sa inyong tunay na kapayapaan. Today, I'm so very happy na pagbigyan nyo kami ng pagkakataon. Our company, actually, we are based in Dubai. I am also a Dubai resident under the name of CA Exploration. We have also company in Malaysia. We are engaged in oil and gas business. We are engaged in asset management and investment company. You know, as a small businessman, the bottom line here, we have 3 categories in life to become successful in business. For me, as your brother Muslim, I came from Tawi-Tawi, the last island of the Philippines. But because of my experience in life, in how to do business, we have been traveling around the world. I would like to share to you how to become successful in life in terms of business. Number 1 category to become successful in life, you have to be loyal to your boss. You have to be sincere to your boss. You have to be honest to your group. These 3 words are inseparable. Sometimes, if the business owner entrusting you some business opportunity, you have to do all the possible means. Marami dito nangyayari, mga kapatid kong Pilipino, kapag pinagtiwalaan ka, you have to do something na hindi maganda, yun ang nangyayari. So these 3 categories, yung loyalty, honesty is the most important. You have to honest to yourself, honest to God, and honest to your boss. Loyal to yourself, loyal to God, and loyal to yourself. Once we are successful, you are already in the pedestal. Put yourself down. Because to be humble is to be great. Once bumagsak ang bawat isang businessman, hindi na nakakabangon kapag nandoon ka masyado sa taas. For me, my brother business colleague, with my experience, bear in mind I came from Tawi-Tawi. But with my experience in life, traveling around the world, meeting a lot of people, meeting head of state and a different nationality, native character, iba po ang nangyayari sa buhay natin. But now, I would like to share this idea, especially to my brother Muslim in Dubai. Philippines is the richest country in the whole world in terms of natural resources. Look at Muslim country. They only become rich because of oil, because of diesel, because of gasoline, because God loved them. Why? Because the Muslim people, with my experience in Dubai, traveling all the Arab countries, they are united into one. So the treasure, the blessing of God is there. Let's come to our Philippines, to our country, to our motherland. The people here, my apology to my co-brother Filipino, we are disunited. Why I say we are disunited? The Christian are disunited today. More than 1,000 religion was registered in the Security and Exchange Commission. The Muslim also today, especially in Mindanao, are disunited. And we have we have already a good leader, the president of our country today. But marami pa rin batikos. It shows that the Filipino people as a whole, we are also disunited. Satellite of China and America, we are the biggest reserve in the whole world in terms of oil exploration, which is South the Philippines. ACTA. So, if you want to feel the Dubai lifestyle, because Dubai is only 800, possible 800 citizens, 1,000, become 8 million because of foreigner. So nakikita ko, once we can develop Mindanao, especially the entrepreneur today, makikita natin, lalampasan natin ang Dubai in the future. Why? Nandito na sa atin ang lahat. All the resources nandito sa atin. So I'm very, very much happy to be here today. I just arrived from Malaysia. Pero hindi ko mahindihan si Madam. I cannot say no. Because if this company can be joint venture with us, we are willing to infuse some investment in this company. But we have to be structured. Because I believe Philippines, not only in the Philippines, in the whole world, if we are doing manual, we cannot be successful now. Now is post-button. Lahat po post-button na lahat. We have to do technology. The power of business today, which is technology. So we have the expertise in technical know-how. We have the management team to do the technical presentation of the marketing. I strongly request and suggest to the August body here, once we can work together, I firmly believe we can use Malaysia, Indonesia in some part of my network, especially in Mindanao. This company will become successful in the future. As your brother Muslim, I work in the United Nations under the World Philosophical Forum under UNESCO. I am the chairman, the Philippines ban, current as one special envoy to the Organization of Islamic Conference. So I have to use all the labor that I have. Kasi ayaw ko maghirap ang bansang Pilipinas. We have to help our president. Not helping him to apply position. Because as a government, we are the government. The Filipino is the government. The Filipino people, we are the government. We have to do something outside the box, help the government. Not asking any position of the government. So I'm telling you, my brother Muslim, Christian, the only key to become successful, you have to stand united, regardless of religion, color, tribe, race, because we believe religion, it will only divide us. So I firmly believe again, ang pagkakaisa ng sambayanang Pilipino is a key point to become a successful country in the future. Maraming pong salamat. May Allah guide us all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Albani, for that inspirational message. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on the stage, Kaisakan and Lucky Dancers!
the introduction of Goldenpine, let me introduce to you one of the owners. And you know, this guy is really amazing. You know, he has stunning credentials. Nagtapos po ito sa America, Pennsylvania, with a PhD degree, and he owns several companies. At the same time, he's doing full part-time as a pastor at a Christian church. Allow me to introduce to you Mr. Larry Pedrocho.
Thank you, MC, Doctor, and Marines. Okay, mabuhay. A pleasant good afternoon to one and all. We are so happy, and I know that each and every one of you are so excited, gentlemen and ladies, for these amazing new products that will be launched today. But before anything else, I would like to, of course, greet our boss coming from Dubai, the richest country in the Middle East. Let's welcome Mr. Shariff Alakbary, the President and the CEO. Would like also to greet the Managing Director, Extrimo Oil, no other than Mr. Abdullah Alakbary. I would like also to greet, of course, our President of GLIBE Inc. and Goldenpine, the pretty Miss Elisa Sonza. Likewise, to our Corporate Secretary, Attorney Lia, to Miss Maria Corazon Varela. She is the tita of our Honorable Mayor of Quezon City, Herbert Bautista. Ayan po. With her Secretary, Ms. Imelda Mendoza. To Brigadier General Noel Buwan, sir. To Major General Quirino Calonzo, sir. To Colonel Eliazar, sir. To Mr. Calito Villa Roman and his beautiful wife, Madam Michelle Villa Roman. We have also here from India, Mr. Games Sagar from India. The cousin of our President, President Rodrigo Duterte, a very close family of ours, Ms. Fema Duterte. Ma'am. To Colonel John Arceo, sir, from Malacanang Palace, Dr. Rodelintan. I would like also to greet my classmate and CSP. He also studied in America, and he is currently broadcaster and president of a certain very famous LaGuardia magazine, Mr. Mike the Twin. From the East West Bank, manager Miss Gina Hinanay and Miss Angie Nipomoseno. Sir Engineer Leo Garcia, he is currently the overall in charge in engineering department of a France company, a mining company in West Africa, Mr. Engineer Leo Garcia. Likewise, we would like also to call Attorney Aslabon over there. Okay, to all GLIBE energetic directors, to the directors of Goldenpine Enterprises Corporation, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Well, today, gentlemen and ladies, I'll be presenting to you this product with, of course, my PowerPoint presentation. And this is located in Moni Serrano, just behind Camp Aguinaldo. We welcome you all, very delegates, guest visitors of Goldenpine is proud to present to you the super multi-grade lubricant oil coming directly from the very rich country of Middle East, in United Arab Emirates, Dubai. And is so launching to have the opportunity to be at status in a selected area nationwide. We have, gentlemen, the 13, 13 po ang produktong ito. 13 assorted size of different shape. Number 1, we have the drum. Number 2, we have the pail. Number 3, we have the 5 liters. Number 4, we have the 4 liters. And we have 1 liter respectively. We would like to inform the body that the SAA 15WA, is the oil which is currently delivered in our office. This is now, we have seen our product, the Goldenpine Prices Incorporated, and you can see directly the product is stockpiled in our warehouse. We have a sample container delivered directly from Dubai to Philippines. Iyan po ang katunayan na nakapagpadala po kami dito ng oil galing sa Dubai. Hindi po ito kwento-kwento, hindi po ito gawa-gawa. We have proven through the effort of our directors, our lawyers, our custom brokers, and most importantly, with the sacrifices and the work of the owner of this company, Sir Abdullah and Sir Salem. Kaya nandito nakita niyo po our reception, si Ate Nets, and we have the stockpile, the 4 liters. Okay, Goldenpine, is of course preparing our proposed plan, to prepare our drawings, and I would like to inform the body that we have here with us Dr. Architect Aga. Please stand up for recognition. He will be the one who will be designing on the warehouses from region 1 to 13, and the lucky who are the stockies, the mega stockies who will be investing in this as done by our Prince Shariff Albani, our partner in the industry. He will be investing in this, and a lot of people who will be joining with us. And I know a lot of you from Asia Pacific region, from India, from Europe, and any part of the world will be joining in this. It's already high time para patapataw po. Hindi lang po ang marami at mangilan-ilan ang nagninegosyo. Para patapataw po, human rights #1 states that know your rights, and we have all the rights to do good business. We do legit operation. We do perfect documentation as the representation of our proposed stockies, storage, well organized with all the different assorted oil stock in every corner of the warehouse, protected from any typhoon as well established, protected from any natural hazard, protected from human hazard, and we protect you to be a good businessman. As you have seen on the left is the office, the 2 vehicle over there. We have also the storage, and this is a sample proposed Goldenpine 13 assorted Lubricant warehouse plan. We have a business process perspective, the financial perspective, the learning and growth perspective, and the customer perspective for the vision and the strategy of Goldenpine. We do believe that we should have to educate you. We should have to share our knowledge, imparting and learning the importance of this Goldenpine. In the Goldenpine, marami po hindi well-versed on the operating a certain company, but they have extra exemplary investment money. you should have to learn and to utilize your resources investing. And rest assured, we will be responsible in guiding you the operations, human resources management, accounting, logistics, the IT, real estate, and the legal matters. So we can give everything well organized for. Equatorial Oil Trading Establishment is a local company from United Arab Emirates, It has been established in the year 2001, following an enormous demand on engine oil throughout and the world. Equatorial produce all types of engine oil, of excellent quality, available at economical and affordable price. Extrema is the registered brand, and the oil produced meets all international specification. Equatorial currently export lubricant to Asia. Remember, Asia, they have already been exporting to Asia Pacific region. Even they go to Africa and to some countries in Saudi Arabia. Kahit sa Saudi Arabia po, bumibili po sila ng oil. Supply lubricant and metal drums, 20 liters or isang timba po, 10 litro, pairs, 5 liters, 4 liters, and 1 liter for motorcycle. Just for the motorcycle alone, in our country, we have a lot of motorcycle, million po, from region 1 to 13, whether they like it or not, once they reach a certain kilometer, or for their vehicle, 5,000 kilometer, our oil can reach 12,000 kilometer po. Palangka po tayo. At bakit po? Super multi-grade lubricant oil either can be used on engine oil, either can be used on hydraulic, two-stroke oil, etc., etc. Those are our oils which we can give it to you. Extrimo Oil is also expert in blending fresh engine oil for both diesel and petrol engine, and can manufacture any engine oil according to your specification and requirement. Gentlemen, there are certain part of our country which is very good, like Baguio City. In Baguio City po, medyo mahirap start ang diesel engine. Mayroon po siyang heating. But with the blend oil that they use, guys, it can easily flow very smoothly because of the super multi-grade oil. And you will be learning a lot to our President and Managing Director, which they were cordially invited by our President, Ms. Elisa, to travel from Dubai directly to Philippines. Kaya nandito sila, and all your queries will be face-to-face answered by them. Okay, again, greetings from our President. We always welcome with open arms, feedbacks, suggestions that will bring our customer satisfaction. May we take this opportunity to express our sincere thanks and appreciation to both our reputable customer and the Equatorial team for their wonderful support. We look forward to the provision of best customer satisfaction for all the years to come. Thank you all, and please accept our best regards. Mr. Shariff Alakbary, the President and the CEO, and Mr. Abdullah, the Managing Director. Palakpakan po natin. Okay, continue. Okay, I'll be cutting now my presentation. We will be giving and answering more questions. Thank you very much. Okay, so a pleasant good afternoon to one and all. Thank you. God bless you all. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Extrimo brand, actually from United Arab Emirates, from Dubai, is a good quality oil, which is, we call it multi-grade, means you can use it for all types of engines. Nowadays we've got oil for diesel cars, oil for petrol cars, oil for marine, for shipping, for boats. So there are separate oil for every engine, but we manufacture one type of engine oil which you can use it in all types of engine. You don't have to buy different engines all the time. And Mr. Abdullah will talk more about this, and I would like to take much of your time, so I'll pass the microphone to him to speak more about the extreme oil. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is how we greet our audience. I have a lot to talk, but I will try my level best. And I thank Mr. Larry. He covered a lot, and he made my task very easy. What we'd like to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is that we are here from Dubai to introduce to the Philippine market lubricating engine oil, which is far, far better than many represent grades of oil. Now, I do not want to be misquoted. And somebody saying, is your oil grade better than Shell, BP, Caltex, Mobil, Total, Esso, and many other oil companies? I would not like to go into details, but I'll give you a very short description. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, what is a lubricating engine oil? If somebody says engine oil, lubricating engine oil, what is an engine oil? A lubricating engine, an oil is, the purpose of the oil is to lubricate an engine. Apart from aviation, there are two types of engine. There's diesel engine and there's a gasoline engine. Every one of these engines, they function differently, they perform differently. And in order to avoid autogeneous, spontaneous combustion, we have to know what is the difference between a diesel engine and a gasoline engine. Due to these differences, they use different oil. They use different grade of oil. Let's not confuse ourselves. They are oil. But a gasoline engine combusts by ignition. There are spark plugs, they ignite. The power of ignition comes from the spark. The diesel engine works by compression. The diesel gas gets into the master cylinder and there is compression. And this is how it works. Therefore, the lubricating of the master cylinder is very necessary. Mr. Larry explained here that not only that your car becomes hot when you drive and you use your radiator to cool the engine, but we also use the oil, lubricating engine oil, to cool your engine. We put coolant, Mr. Larry said, we put anti-oxide, antioxidant, we add anti-rust, we add anti-wear, we put zinc oxide. So it will be zinc oxide against zinc oxide. And your metal is safe. Now why this particular grade? SAE 15W40 CI4SL. Ladies and gentlemen, everything in the lubricating oil business is controlled by United States. They formulate everything, and we have to follow, whether we like it or not. You manufacture a car in Japan, Toyota, Hyundai, this, whatever, you must follow. And Mr. Larry, he mentioned two phases here. One is SAE, and the other one is API. API is American Petroleum Institute. See, American. Now, if you select a brand or a grade of oil, you have to go into both of these. Is it SAE what? And the United States has put numbers, 5, 0, 5, 10. This is how you recognize. And ladies and gentlemen, they have also segregated between a diesel engine oil and a gasoline engine oil by alphabetical letters. They use capital C for diesel, and they use alphabets. CA, CB, CC, CD, CE, CF, C. The higher the alphabet you go, the better the grade. Similarly, they use the word S, capital S, S. S, S, B, S, C, S, D, H, S, I, J, K, L. So now, the most common, ladies and gentlemen, the most common grade in the world is SAE 40. Now that is only half of the oil. If you say SAE 40, what quality? So you have to say SAE 40 what? S what? So you have to say SF, SG, S. Alphabetically, the higher the alphabet, the higher the grade. So, in the past, this is why now, as Mr. Larry explained here, now, following Dubai, we are now going electronic. Now, Dubai, no more in 1960, 1970, when somebody who wants to buy oil, he will deny a sample. No sample now. Brand new oil. From virgin, he said, but let me continue. If I say virgin and stop. So, virgin base oil. And this base oil, there are different grades, different numbers. And we use SL 500 because we have to protect the viscosity. How high we are. And after L is M. M is synthetic. Now we are only one level only below synthetic. How beautiful, how fantastic is this grade of oil. Now, someone of you will ask, if Shell has SAE 15W40 CI4 SL and BP has SAE 15W40 SL and Mobil and Caltex and ESO and Total, they all have SAE 15W40 CI4 SL. Why Equatorial Oil of the same nomination Why is it better? It is better, ladies and gentlemen, because when you blend any grade of oil and you go to the computer, the parameter values, the specification parameter values, they will all come here. That's the specific gravity, the density, the viscosity index, viscosity at 40, viscosity at 100, the power point, the flash point. After the reactions, we identify the grade, we talk to our chemists, we formulate whatever is there according to the print, according to the United States detailed specs, and then we review technicality of lubricants. That's my specialty. This is my specialty. Any question about the technical applications and technical knowledge of lubricants, I am here to answer if I can.
Two dealers of the oil, and they talked to the mechanic and he said, "Maganda yan." And I tried it, tested it, and you know what? Ang ganda nung harap mo sa sasakyan. So you focus on.
Thank you so much, Mr. Abdullah, Mr. Salim. More questions?
For a very nice presentation, and the way you explain about the technical things of the mobile oil, but still now, as a normal person and as a businessman, I just want to ask you one question, because I belong to India, and since you are in Dubai and most of the times I'm also there, and you have also done the laboratory test for this mobile oil. I want to ask you for the Indian continental regions, and especially in SAARC nation like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, or in India, where different type of temperatures are there, weathers are there. So, is it going to be effective on that point of view also? Sometime the weather change, and we used to drive the cars in the local places over there, and we have luxury cars, we have different type of automobiles over there, and these type of mobile, in how many vehicle, in different type of vehicle we are going to use it? Because in the heavy loads vehicle or in the low grade vehicles, I just want to ask on this. Thank you.
The honorable gentleman asked, does it affect the weather temperature from one country to another? Because in some areas, like Europe, for example, it's snow, cold, very cold. Some areas are warm. In Dubai now, the temperature maybe 40. And in India and Pakistan, now is this manageable? Is this in effect? Yes. When we blend an engine oil, we consider all the situations. And this is why in the specification parameter values, we have a column, we have two columns. One column is the flash point. A flash point is a point whereby if the car is driving and is creating heat in the engine and the engine is hot, we put additives in the oil to avoid combustion, to avoid aerobic congestion. So the oil will not burn by itself unless it goes beyond that. So, but we know that the oil inside the car will not go more than 125, 130 degrees. So it will go in. But as Mr. Larry is saying, when the engine boils, when the oil boils, it creates balloons inside the engine. Now we put an antioxidant inside the oil. Whenever there is a balloon, to avoid condensation. Because condensation, at the end of the day, it will be water, and water, it will be rust. That's one. So we control the higher temperature of the oil so that there will not be autogeneous, spontaneous combustion. One. Two. We also put a flow, the minimum flow oil, so that this oil, when it goes into a higher mountain, snow, ice, that particular area, at what temperature this oil can flow. So we have the flash point and we have the flow point. So we also put anti-freeze, so that at the end of the day, that oil can also be used at low temperature. No problem at all. However, as Mr. Larry said, you know, sometimes these people, they add few things like W, you know, 5W. So they create to confuse us. Because we don't ask, when you go to buy oil, you buy shade. I buy shade, I buy cutlass, I buy mobile, I buy this. You don't buy that grade of oil that you want. And this is the problem. We are trained like that. Therefore, don't worry. We control the flash point, we control the flow point. Both points are controlled already. Thank you so much for that.
Would anybody else want to ask some questions? And the investment part as well.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, sir. I want to ask you, what kind of lubricant can be used in Europe than in the Philippines? Because Europe is more very cool, in Philippines it's too hot. What are the grades used?
Ladies and gentlemen, as Mr. Larry here started also saying, that according to SAE, Society of Automobile Engineering, you can go up to 0. Now, that's why you have 0W. W means weather. Then some people interpret it as W as winter. But no, because we have here 15W40, 20W40. So it's weather. So depending upon a country whereby you open up, you bought your car, you have a lot of snow on your bonnet, the engine is so cold, and you may have the problem of distance movement. So they go lower, they go 5W, and 10W, 15, 20, up to, we go at the moment up to 50. For example, the smaller the engine, the smaller the specs, the higher, the less the specs. You don't need very high specs for water pump. That you need very low grade of oil. But for a very big ship, for a big ferry, well, you need a very strong oil. So we go up to 20W50, and we go on the FBI, CI, whatever. Diesel engine has no problem. It will burn anything. In case of emergency, even if you use cooking oil, sorry. But it is the gasoline which is, very sensitive gasoline engine. So to go, but we, Equatorial, we have gone very high on diesel, on SAE 15W40. We have gone on CI4. Can you imagine from CF, CFG, HI, you see, high. And as he said, we have two things. in order to come to the Philippine market. The best quality oil, one, and a very competitive price, two. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Another question. In case this project will come to the Philippines with your project that you're presenting here, and this will be what we call will click. Can you supply us lubricants more in the Philippines?
If you pay us, yes. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, in Arabia, in Dubai, we have more oil, we don't know what to do. Too much. So, if you want any amount that you want, we can supply. We'll be happy. And we are in contract here. We have signed a bi-mutual contract with Goldenpine, with Elisa. And we definitely, from now onwards, anything we do in the Philippines as regarding the oil industry and oil business, we plan to go through her, through Goldenpine.
Sir, thank you very much.
The Goldenpine International Business Enterprises Incorporated, hassle-free and convenient for every members and consumers. We designed this concept into emerging the revolution of cryptocurrency and the revolution of health and wealth by creating the concept into one, and that's in GLIBE Inc. Our platform of online payment was ventured into a unique classification of services and products where you can shop online, create financial freedom, and healthy living. GLIBE Inc. Shop is an online shop where you can access 24/7 with innovative, high-quality product and easy mode of payments. GLIBE Inc. Shop gives you possibility to pay with any currencies, cash payment, credit card, cryptocurrencies, and other payment processors. Our product estimated delivery link coverage is within 3 to 5 days. And we have our distribution center nationwide. We have our office here at Metro Manila, where you can get your online and personal support, and the place where we can give you a training and seminar of our products.
into a whole new journey that will pave way to the progress, triumph and victory for the greatest good of not just our families, but others as well. I look forward to seeing dreams that turn into reality and lives that are being changed for the best as we work together with one mind, one passion, and one heart. It's not gonna be an easy ride. There will be bumps and curvy roads, but if we remain consistent and committed and with much prayers, nothing will be impossible. Yes, we can, right? So thank you and good evening. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagdating. Thank you so much and mabuhay tayo.